Hi friends, I am so excited for this video. I've been looking forward to announcing this since we started planning it. So last year, my favorite readathon was Historathon. It happened in February. It is a month full of reading historical fiction, which I love. I just love historical fiction. And so this year I am helping out Amanda over at the Curly Reader, and we are bringing you guys Historathon again. So hi, my name is Angie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm a mom to 4. I love to homeschool and I love to read good books, and I love to share both of those things on this channel. And if you also like those things, please consider subscribing. So as most of you know, I love historical fiction. It is probably my favorite genre. It's the one I have the most on my shelves. It's the one I read the most. And so I'm so excited to spend the whole month of February reading just historical fiction. And I hope you can join us. It is going to be so much fun. Like I said, I'm hosting with Amanda over at the Curly Reader. I'll put her picture up here. Please go check out her channel. She is so great. She loves to read historical fiction, obviously, as well as a lot of middle grade and graphic novels. And she's just so fun to watch. She's so bubbly and she has such a bright personality. And so I'm just so excited to be working with her on this readathon. So go, go, go. Check out her channel. She's fantastic. Details for the readathon. Like I said, it's a whole month of February, and so that is Monday, February 1st until Sunday, February 28th. So the whole month. And like last year, there will be a bingo board associated with the readathon, and here it is. It is a 9-square bingo board, and as you can see, there are 8 prompts around, and then in the middle is the prompt for the group read. And I will be going through the prompts one by one in just a second, just to make sure you know exactly kind of what we're thinking or what you can do for the prompts. But the group read, the Yellowbird scenes, I'm so excited about. It looks like such a good book. It is a World War II book about this little girl and this mom who have to flee the Nazis. They have to hide in a barn, but the girl is just very gifted and she can just sing. And she really wants to, but they are trying to be quiet, to stay under the radar and all of these things. And I think the mom crafts this story for the girl to keep her entertained, something like that, but it just sounds heartwarming and heartbreaking all at the same time. So it's just going to be a wonderful group read. And we actually do have a Goodreads group already set up for Historathon. I will link it down below, as well as a link for the bingo board so that you can print it off, put it in your reading journal or whatever you need to do with it. But I'll have that link down below, as well as a link to the Goodreads group. And that's the place where we will be discussing the book. We'll be discussing the group read. That will kind of be the hub for all communication and discussion. And we'll have a schedule for reading the book up on the Goodreads group, so you can follow and we can kind of all be tracking together. What's going to end the month is a live show. It's Saturday, the 27th. We'll be live at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, and 5 Pacific time. You know what I mean, 8 Eastern. And we thought that would be the best time for everybody to be able to tune in. And Amanda and I will be talking about the group read and all those things, but it's going to be super casual. It's just going to be a fun time to kind of get together and gather and talk about the book, as well as talk about any other books that we chose for the prompts, or some really exciting reads or things we want to share. And then we would love for you guys to tune in and comment and ask questions or talk to each other or bring up your favorite books as well. So we are really, really excited about the live show. I think those were kind of the main things. The idea of it's all month. There's a bingo board. There's a group read, which will have a Goodreads group associated with it. And there will be a live show. So those are kind of the big things. As for my video plans. So my video plans are, I'm putting up this announcement video, and then in about a week, I'm planning to put up a recommendations video, and as is Amanda. And then a week after that, kind of right at the end of January, I'll be putting up a TBR video. So my plans, so what books am I choosing for this readathon? And then I hope to do a vlog of some sort. I have yet to vlog on my channel, mostly because of the age of my kids. And I'm not sure if I'll vlog the group read or just one of the weeks. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it a shot. So those are kind of my plans for videos for Historathon. But obviously you can reach out to us with any questions either below on this video or in the Goodreads group. So I think that's mostly details. Let's hop into some of the prompts because we're really excited about these prompts this year. So the first one is a book from a place that you have visited. And since a lot of readathons I've been a part of have had a prompt where it's like a book set in a place you want to go, this is more like where you visited. So this is a little harder for me to give you suggestions. It can be other countries, it can be places within your own country, it can be national parks. You can kind of do a lot of things with that. So we're excited for that. It's really pretty subjective, so you should hopefully be able to find a book that fits into that. Number 2 is a multi-generational book. So what we mean by multi-generational is that it follows characters within a family, basically. So oftentimes these books have multiple parts, like part 1, part 2. Like in part 1, the main character is a girl, and then in part 2, she's an adult and she has her own kids, or things like that. And there are some books that are very multi-generational, like it covers 5 generations, like Homeschooling or things like that. So we realized this one might be a little harder to track down, but again, it's just mostly where the point of view changes from different characters within the same family, usually older generation, younger generation, grandmas, daughters, things like that. I hope that makes sense. Please comment below if it doesn't. We were hoping this one wasn't too confusing, but it makes me excited. It tends to be a little bit bigger books, which is also exciting. I think it encourages me to pick up some of those books that I don't always gravitate towards. Okay, let's move on. So number 3 is a war that is not World War II. So there are a lot of wars to choose from, but as most of you probably know, a lot of historical fiction books are around World War II. So you can choose World War I. You can choose any kind of revolution, Russian Revolution, French Revolution. You can have Vietnam War. You can do the Spanish Civil War. There are a lot of different options. I think it'll be kind of fun to go find some of those books that aren't just World War II. Number 4 is a book by a diverse author. There are a number of wonderful authors in the historical fiction realm, and so I will be compiling a big list and I will share some of those with you in my recommendations video, but a diverse author is one of the prompts. Number 5, or the middle space, is the group read. Number 6 is a historical subgenre. So this could be a number of things. So the obvious ones are historical fantasy, historical thriller, historical mystery, historical romance, and so there's a ton there. And it just really depends, because I don't really read a ton of romances, but I do really like thrillers and fantasy books, and so finding more historical fantasies or thrillers is just kind of fun. The next prompt is a book with no people on the cover, which if you look at a lot of historical fiction books, there is often people on the cover, but we thought that would be a really fun one to try and seek out, one that doesn't have like a woman in a gown or what have you, which a lot of historical fiction books do. So the next prompt is a book set in the winter. Since it's February, we thought it would be fun to find a historical fiction book that is set during the winter. And the last prompt is a book with a person's name in the title. There are a lot of good options for this, so hopefully that is a fun prompt. Well, that is all the prompts, but I want to encourage you to make the readathon your own. If you want to read just one historical fiction book this month, great. If you want to fill out one bingo, awesome. If you want to do the whole board, that'd be great. If you want to use one book to do all 8 prompts, awesome. You should. Although I would love to know if there is a book that fulfills all the prompts. But make it your own. Do what works with your life. Participate as much as you want. We would love to have you in whatever capacity you can make it in. We are just very excited to spend the time reading historical fiction this month. Let me know what you might want to read for the month, or post a TBR video or an Instagram stack, or let us know during the live show or on the Goodreads group. There's so many ways to communicate and just enjoy this together. So yeah, that is what I have. Please remember to check all the links below. Check out Amanda's channel in the description box. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you aren't already subscribed, and I will see you during the month of February for Historathon. I'm so very excited. All right, have a wonderful day. Take care.